You know, sometimes in life, you're gonna find yourself in the middle of a really long highway, and you got like, I don't know, cars coming at you, cars going all sorts of ways. You don't really know where you are because you've never been there, or been here rather, and you're out of water. You're just you're kind of lost. You don't know if you should go back. You don't know if you should watch out for this car right here or this one right here. But if you go back, you have to understand that there really isn't nothing behind you. And you know, you could think about it metaphorically, or you could think about it literally. Literally, it's because I had turned around and I'm going back where I started. Now, obviously you don't want to go back to where you start. I'm just going back home. But the bottom line is, if you got no water, you have like 6 miles, 7 miles left to run, or to go, or to endure, whatever your situation is. You have to keep going. You have to keep going because you already started. You know, there's no other option left. Everyone might think you're crazy, and yeah, sure, it's probably a little crazy, but you know where you're going. Speaking of where you're going, you should really pick a good location to end up at. You know, a goal that's actually worthwhile, of actually enduring, running on the highway for who knows how long. You know, no one knows how long they're gonna be on the highway for. So if you're gonna go for a really long, far journey, why not make it a meaningful journey? Why not make it a journey that's worthwhile, of actually reaching, and that I can actually give you some sort of sense of accomplishment or gratitude or respect for yourself. You gotta keep on going. Doesn't matter where you are. Run with me sometime. Sorry, it's been a while. I bought a house. Well, I was in the process of buying a house, and God, I never thought I would have been that busy ever in, my entire life. I was actually about to end it. I'm gonna keep going. The process of getting into like, here's a good example of something that's not running, of why you should keep going. So when I was trying to buy a property, I wasn't trying to buy a single family home, or kind of like a regular residence, even though that's what I ended up buying. I was trying to buy a duplex, but I crunched some numbers and I realized that economically, if I bought a duplex at the price range that I bought my house, it just wasn't worth it, especially since I'm gonna rent out all of the rooms in my house. I would make way more money renting out the home than I would the duplex. And I had to adjust my course a little bit, but I didn't stop. That's not what I did at all. I just kept going. I didn't just give up and say, oh, I can't get a duplex, so I'm just gonna completely stop. I have to yell because all these semis, that's wild. This is awesome. I didn't stop though. I just kept going, kept my head in the game. I knew what I wanted. I wanted a good ROI, good return on investment in my purchase. Something that generated passive income. That's what I was chasing. So I never quit, kept going, put a couple things on halt, like recording. Woo. And I just focused, hardcore focused, until I eventually bought a house, rented it out to my roommate, looking for another roommate. That's where I'm at. So don't give up. And if an obstacle seems hard, it's in your way, take a different direction. But don't ever stop going on. Run with me sometime.